further apart, so they gotta. Yep, they are there, and we're starting off. We have Heketzu on Ronsteri. We have Ronsteri on the Fox, and we have. Is that Pipsqueak? No, it's just. I was just mixed by the colors. Yes, it is. Heketzu on the Falco, Ronsteri on the Fox with Pipsqueak on the Fox, and we have Sharp on the Peach.
So I'm a little bit interested that they went to FD first, because this seems like it would be a pretty good stage regardless for Peach and Fox. But in doubles, Peach doesn't really get the chain grab. That's like one of those options I was saying that isn't really available in doubles as much as it is in singles. But there are times where you can separate the opponents long enough to get a decent chain grab going.
Right.
So if you're able to recognize those moments where that's an option that's available to you, and that was great coverage from Pipsqueak while Sharp was rolling up, able to basically deny that Fox from recovering completely. And they're holding their own right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely liking the pressure that's coming up, and definitely limiting the options, and gets a nice backer there. Sharp taking the stop. So, good stuff.
Oh, but Sharp pretty much covers both of where they were with a forward air and knocked them straight off.
That was some gameplay right there. That was. It looked fine. Now it looks grim.
It's still doable, but it's not looking great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both of them were together there for a second, and then they got separated by blue team. And red team not being together might be one of the biggest things they'll have to overcome. Because if they try to play two 1v1s, it's not going to be close for blue team. I mean, for red team, because they're just significantly better singles players than them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they need to really try to pull out some of those team-specific strats and try to have that awareness. And that can be the big difference in keeping it close versus good players, is by using that doubles difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was mistaken, actually. Ronsteri is on the GameCube, so has switched back from the rectangle.
Sometimes people just got to test it out, see if it works for them.
And going for the stadium counterpick, of course, this is a generally nicer stage because Peach, of course, doesn't have that chain grab option as much and still dies early.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just an overall nicer option.
I would agree with that. Peach dies a little bit earlier. She does get platform follow-ups, though, which can still be just as dangerous. She can also down smash on platforms, which is very useful in the chaos that can come from doubles sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So those are things you have to worry about. Even though Peach dies quicker, you just have to keep in mind some other things that you normally wouldn't have to worry about.
Right. And yeah, we have a Pipsqueak here. As soon as they get separated, Pipsqueak just goes ham on the separated player, and it's looking rough. Like we have Sharp doing absolutely just great gameplay on the neutral, just keeping the two separated. Of course, that's Peach is great at that with those hefty moves. Peach is kind of like a wall. So if you manage to get them separated, it's...
I mean, a totally valid game plan for blue team here is to keep them separated because, like I said earlier, they are considerably better singles players. So if they want to try to turn this into two singles matches, that can be an easy way to win for a set like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then red team will want to really focus on trying to stay together as much as possible and handing off hits to each other and covering each other's blind spots. Now that way they can sort of get around the game plan of keeping them separated from blue team. It's hard to think about, especially in the chaos of doubles, because it's just so much to keep track of. But if you keep practicing with your teammate and you keep focusing on a game plan, you can become a really good doubles team that doesn't fall susceptible to keeping separated by better players.
Yeah, absolutely.
And oh my God, Pipsqueak just showing off right there.
that was brilliant.
That was cute.
Yeah, I absolutely love the 2v1 gameplay coming in from Sharp and Pipsqueak. Just keeping the pressure up, not letting Heketzu at all just get anything out, and then just brilliant edge guard there from Pipsqueak to end it off. Just
Yeah, when the stock counts are that big of a difference, you get to sort of have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, and yeah, showing the difference between the global PR and the Finnish PR.
All right. So that was really good tech coverage from Sharp. Wow, no, that was such a good idea from the Falco. Just got really unlucky. Sometimes you just get unlucky with situations like that, and it's really hard to predict what'll come out of it.
Love the idea from Heketzu there, but
that was really good coverage from Red Team covering Sharp's role there. They were both at spacing that worked really well, but Falco missed the ledge. Very unfortunate. Pipsqueak, oh my goodness, just being a big bully right now with the shine.
out game playing, truly.
Oh no, this poor Falco just sort of got demolished.
It is what it is. Like, you are playing Falco. It's just like Falco sometimes just dies.
It's really unfortunate because Red Team had like 2 really brilliant moments in this game, but then they just sort of got torn apart. And then they lost their stocks really quickly. But they had some really good ideas at moments, and you love to see those sorts of things, even if they're not going to be winning this set, or if they're like lower level players and they're getting beat out by a better team like this. Like seeing those moments of brilliance from them is really inspiring.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what you kind of want from the perspective of Heketzu and Ronsteri. And this game, you're not looking to win, you're looking to do some cool things.
Well, you're looking to get some good practice and try to focus, try to play as well as you can with a game plan and stick to it. And it's mostly just about experience. That's how you should really approach all sets, even if you're like supposed to win. But trying to approach each set with the idea of improving as your goal, not necessarily winning, then those wins will come with time as you improve as a result of improving.
Absolutely.